I want to emphasize this because it's important. A compelling vision is an inspiration-based experience. It's a heart-desired experience. It's something that you feel within you. That feeling comes from within you, and the partner is supportive of that feeling. So you can't really, from neediness or lack, generate a heart-desired, compelling vision. You can't. Because if you're saying, I need a man to take care of me, that's not inspirational. That's a needy child saying, I need to be looked after. But if you can see and feel how you want to live and how you want to feel in your spousal relationship, then it's an inspired desire. I'm going to say that again, because some of you might be on the edge between these two worlds. You're not too sure. Is it a need or is this a desire? The desire is something you are able to be inspired by now without a partner. If it's a need, you're going to say, only when I get the partner and they give this to me, then I won't feel bad, then I'll feel good. The difference between the desire and the need is that the desire can be enjoyed now in your own awareness. You can be inspired and enthused, and you can see and feel it to be so now, and you can feel the feeling that you want to feel in the marriage now. You can feel the way you want to feel in the marriage now. You know what I mean? So if you are focusing on a rich man to make you feel other than bad or try to make you feel good, you will never be able to create the compelling vision. If you are dependent on somebody, you'll never be able, it'll be an idea in your head. I want a rich man. That's basically you're saying, I need a rich man to feel okay. You can want and desire a man of means, but you don't have, when you say I need to have a man of means, then you're needy. So just keep that in mind, that a compelling vision can only be a compelling vision because you can feel the way you want to feel now without the man. That feeling is generated from you at a heart's desire level because you're already happy with God and you're happy with yourself. You're already enjoying your life. You're feeling good. Therefore, you can focus on what feeling better will feel like for you. You can focus on your true self. See, you can focus on your true self. From your true self, you can focus authentically for who I am, what and who is going to suit me in a relationship. And you clear now who you are and what you want to feel in marriage, and what is the type of person that's going to suit you. So I just thought I'll emphasize that point. So firstly, it's healthy to have yearnings. You got to understand what is a yearning compared to a needing. So you might be yearning for something. You might be yearning for connection at one or more of those levels that we've been talking about. You might be yearning for it. Yearning for something is not needing. Yearning. Because if you're yearning for something, it comes from knowing what is the feeling that I'm looking forward to feeling. If you can be clear about the feeling that I'm looking forward to feeling. So, let me give you an example. Somebody might say, I'm yearning to be with a partner who is affectionate, and we spend a lot of time together and we enjoy each other's company. And currently I have friends and I enjoy their company. But it's not the same if you have a spouse and you enjoy the company of a spouse. What would it feel like? What is that unique kind of enjoyment of enjoying a spouse's company? So what would you be talking about in your ideal experience? What would you be talking about? Well, we'll be sharing ourselves with each other, getting to know each other, enjoying being with each other, having meals together. Wow, that would feel like what? So sometimes it can be a yearning for emotional connection. Sometimes it can be a yearning for physical connection. That how nice it is to have somebody in warm embrace, to hold hands with, to be sexually intimate with. But the idea there is, do you know how it would feel? You see, that's what you got to be able to take this thing as a yearning, to be able to say, can I clarify this yearning? What is it that I want to feel? What would I feel in the ideal situation, instead of a vague feeling? Like if somebody is thirsty or hungry and they're not aware of what's the difference between thirst and hunger, they got a vague feeling of discomfort. But if they realize this is thirst, this is hunger, this is tiredness, you see, I require rest, I require water, I require food, I require sleep. You get what I mean? So it's this compelling vision will allow you to actually clarify your yearning. What is it that I'm yearning for? I know there's a vague feeling of discontent within me. I know I want something, but what is it that I want? Do I know what I want, and do I know what I would feel like? Do I know what my life would be like, this happiness? Can I feel that feeling now? How close can I get to feel that particular feeling? Now notice in the example I said, I already have friends, but it's not the same as being with a spouse. You know what I mean? So sometimes we might not be meeting our own spiritual needs and feeling the sufficiency of God. And feeling the sufficiency of God doesn't mean you don't need a spouse anymore, or spouse is not required. There's still spousal satisfaction. You got to respect your spousal self and its satisfaction. You got to respect that even though we have God, we still have to drink water, still have to eat food which God provided. It doesn't mean if I say I'm secure and we don't need anything, we have God, that I don't eat and drink. I say, thank you, God, for the water that you provide. Thank you, God, for the food that you provide. Thank you that we can eat for nutrition, we can eat for health, we can eat for pleasure too. We can enjoy different meals. I can get inspired. Somebody can say, I'm thirsty, but you can say, how nice it is to drink lovely spring water. Instead of just saying, I'm thirsty, I'll have that heavy fluoridated tap water, or bleached tap water. How nice it is to drink this spring water. See, I'm hungry, let me eat some slop chips. You know what I mean? How nice it is to eat a meal that is prepared well. So before this, our sister was talking about how I was interested in, I have been, remember when we went for our last retreat, I said I'm looking forward that we bring people from all over the world to Cape Town and have a retreat here. I said Robin will go and fetch them from the airport, and everybody they will do our own things, but that's my dream. So I attracted this international people who are teaching people how to do retreats. So I joined their community, I participated. At the moment I'm number 6 in the leaderboard with involvement in it. I'm participating in there. I attracted this to me. It's enjoyable. I'm prepared to develop myself to produce that. So I'm not saying vaguely, I don't know what it is that I want. I'm clarifying. This is a yearning to produce transformational retreats. Interestingly enough, last night I was looking on, FlixTorrent for something to watch. And I put on a series, and it was called 9 Perfect Strangers. And guess what? It's about a retreat, a transformational retreat. So you can see how you start attracting these things. You focus on something, and while watching this program, you see how they make their smoothies, and suddenly I got inspired to be a healthier. I said, look at this food they're making at this retreat. When they go out in nature, look how calming it is. I got in touch with the essence of purity, of high frequency. I got inspired to eat healthier. Wow, there's this lovely food we can eat. Instead of saying, oh, I eat very poorly, I love my junk food and all that, my level of awareness went up just by watching how they're making those smoothies and this good food and all that sort of thing. I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. Why am I telling you this? Because the clarification of what's important to you, rather than just a vagueness of I need a partner, when you clarify, like, I want to do retreats, and I'm preparing to do the retreats. It was 3 days training. I've gone through 2 days complete. I've got one more day to go through the trainings. And, they talk about everything from the sales page to the right people. It's wonderful. So the yearning is there. I'm getting the support. I can feel what it feels like now. We've gone on retreats. We've done more than a few retreats here in Cape Town for our community. I know how it felt. I can feel what it would feel like if we had retreats inviting others who haven't come before. I can feel the fun and the play of it. So that yearning comes from allowing the desire, the allowing of the desire, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to say, I'm a human being. As part of a human being, the human life of us, we require spousal satisfaction. I desire spousal satisfaction. This is, I'm thirsty, that's needy. I'm loving the idea of drinking fresh spring water, pure. I'm loving the idea of eating healthy food. Just saying, I'm starving. See, I'm loving the idea of a retreat that is transformational. I'm loving the idea of producing the Track Soulful Love teachings. You see? So, allowing yourself to desire, getting clear about what you desire, getting clear about the feeling that you want to feel, feeling that feeling now, yearning, experiencing the yearning for that experience is not neediness. It's inspiration-based. It's clarity. It's looking forward. It's that already exists in the future. I'm looking forward to experiencing it. It's not coming from lack. Oh, I don't have it. I'm feeling so sad. It's, yes, I'm happy. I'm okay without it, but with it I'll be happier. I'm not denying that you're not happier. I'm saying, yes, there's happierness. And that's a desire. Right here, right now, before the retreats, I'm still happy now, but with it, how much more fun it would be, all of us getting involved in a retreat and enjoying ourselves. Be a lot of fun. Get what I mean? So, begin to focus from being a happy woman on the happiness that you want to experience. Clarify it. And begin to feel it now. You, as you know who you are, as you live your life, what kind of marriage is going to make you feel happier based in your individuality, based in your authenticity, based in you? What is it that is the next step in your happiness? What's the next step? So I'm happy like this. I'm doing workshops on the internet, whatever it is. But imagine getting together again for a whole weekend, spending a few days together. Cool. And bringing other people, teaching them this, showing them a transformational event. We got the expertise to pull it off. Rabia likes the healthy foods, and Robin does the exercises and the yoga, and we got people here with different skills to do things. We can pull it off, a nice, decent retreat. creativity, fun and play. It can change your destiny, it can change your life. We can have a change your life retreat and people are never the same again. But I'm happy now without it. But when I talk about it, I'm yearning for it. I'm happy. I feel for it. I feel after it. I'm not denying that I don't want it. I'm saying I want it. And I know what it feels like. And I'm looking forward to it. So I'm not sure if that answers the question. Get clear about you and what you really want. Allow yourself to desire. Know that you can have it. Recognize any beliefs of self-denial or non-possibility. You're the only obstacle to you seeing and feeling this compelling vision. If you see and feel this compelling vision, you're 80% done, you're 90% done. See, enjoy. You can begin in your imagination to live it there now, like it's already happening. You can step into that reality now. You must be able to be convinced that that man is in your life now, but you're just talking to us and he's somewhere else, and you must be able to enter into that reality now. I'll speak about that in closing as we close our session today. All right, so I trust that answers anything in closing regarding that? Okay, no questions? All good. Okay, let's continue. So I said to us...
Sorry, I should just comment about your feedback.
Yes.
It was very supportive. Yes, it does clarify. So thank you for that. Going into so much detail.
You're very welcome. So allowing yourself to desire these natural desires, to be able to clarify what is going to suit you, that you find is comfortable, suitable, pure, inspiring as a woman. It's not just I'm feeling the suffering of being deprived. I'm thirsty. It's not that. I'm looking forward to enjoying lovely spring water, fresh spring water, non-fluoridated, non-bleached water. It's not I'm starving here. I'm looking forward to having a meal that is healthy, that is clean, that's energizing, that benefits me. You get what I mean? So the same way, you're not needy when you realize I have God, I have me, I have my life, I have social connections, everything. Now I'm looking forward to having my spousal connection. And I'm getting clear about my spousal connection. And based on who I am and my own authenticity and vision, what exactly is a spouse going to do for me? What exactly is a spouse going to support me in feeling? What exactly do I want to feel? Why is that important to me? That's when you can generate the feeling within you now. Because nothing in the outside world is going to cause you to feel anything. If you generate the feeling now within you, so I can get in touch with my vision of a retreat, right? Because I'm doing this here. So I can say, well, a retreat will be more or less like what we're doing here, and it's fun. Only thing will be in person. And we'll be spending time together in the same space. And we'll be doing a lot of fun activities and enjoying learning at a different level. So it'll be as fun as this, but even more fun. And we all get to connect and get to know each other, start a club of women who are progressive. I can see all its meaning and purpose to me and what difference it's making in the world. I'm feeling that fun, that pleasure. I'm feeling that purpose, that satisfaction, that fulfillment. So I'm yearning to have the retreat. And I'm preparing myself for that, knowing that it will come. Because whatever you see and feel is a prayer. So, I'm going to continue to the last part of our time together today.